Now the file system is available here for us. Oh, you want to see the security? Sure. We actually added two two different ports in that. If I go and select this one, in the inbound we have SSH and NFS. Okay, all zeros here. These two. All right. Okay. So EFS is a regional one. Okay, you're going to be able to access that within that same region. All right. Going back here. So we do have this file system available. Now what we are going to be going and doing is we are going to go and build two Linux machines, and then we are going to be going and trying to attach this file system with those two machines. Okay, that's what we are going to be going and trying to do next. All right, so let's do that. I'm going to take you back here to the EC2 dashboard where we have few of the server which we created earlier today. And this time we are going to go and create one more machine. Okay, we're going to go and say launch an instance. And then we are going to be going selecting that we want to go and use a Linux one because we are using EFS, which is based on NFS and going to be used on a Linux platform. All right. Okay. Uh, I'm using a old old experience. Is that fine? Do you want to use this one? Do you want to see this one, or should we go and use a new one? Okay, new is the best. New one. Let's go and switch to the new. All right. So I need to give an instance name. I'm gonna call that as a Linux server one. Okay. All right. So we are gonna go and select the Amazon Linux is fine, which is the default selection. We are okay with it. All right. And then we will select the instance type, that is the T2 micro. I am good with that as well. Keep here. The one which we have created today is fine. My key is good. Okay. Okay. In the network setting, I am actually gonna be going and trying to change few things. Okay. I want to change the security group and I want to go and change the zone as well. I will click on edit and then say my zone is gonna be zone A. Okay. I would like to go and create both the machines across two different zones. Okay. All right. And we are going to be going and selecting the existing firewall rule which we have created. And we will select that we want to go and use the Linux EFS firewall here. All right. So once we select the custom firewall which we have used, we are all good to proceed. Okay. Okay. So the next which we have is uh, configure the storage, and you will find that it is going to be going in showing you that we do have a default 8 gig of storage which is shown to us, which is provided to us, which is really nice. Okay, which is really good. All right. And here on the same screen, we do have an advance, right? Where we can go and configure the storage. 8 gig is required for Linux because Linux is not that heavy, is not that bulky as the Windows is. Windows require more space, so we are okay with it. Okay, so we are configuring one disk here, which is good. And underneath, you do see it is showing that we have 0 file system. And we have a button here for the editing that file system as well, which means this particular visit is going to be going and giving an opportunity where we can go and add an uh, EFS file system which we have created in the previous step. So let's go and edit that one. And we are going to be going in adding a EFS file system here. I'm going to say add a shared file system. I do not want to go and create a new one, but I would like to go and add the existing one. Okay, let's go and try to do so. All right, I'm gonna go and click say add it, and as soon as you click say add, the file system which you have is automatically gonna go and show up here. Okay, so it is here, and it is also gonna be going and asking that where do you want to connect that on Linux machine. So it says it will be automatically connected in this directory. So which means once you log into this Linux machine, you will find that this is the location where the shared file system is will be available for you. Okay, it's gonna be available. It's gonna be available for you. All right. We don't want to create and attach security groups automatically because we have already created that manually. But we want that to be connected and attached to the server automatically, which is fine. Okay. This we need to uncheck. The second one, which we will keep that checked in. And that's it. So only this step is going to be different, where we have an opportunity to integrate the EFS along with it. Okay. Oh, can we give the number of instances too, so that two will be created at the same time? Oh, that's a good thought. But the problem with that is both of the instances will be created in the same zone. Okay, and I actually want to go and create them in a different zone so that I can show you that you are able to use the same data across two zones. Okay, so that option is very good in case if you want to go and create the servers in the same zone. Okay,